What's up again, everybody? I'm still laughing from that from beforehand, but how's everyone doing? We got ourselves a really, really good race just about to kick off here. Assuming that we're not still salty betting. Oh, what do you know we are? No, Mello's just showing off his total, by the way, to rub it into everybody else in the league. But good God, Mello, what the hell did you do today to get up? Wow. Somebody made some cash. Either way, though, I think somebody might be slightly addicted. I'm just going to point that out. Maybe slightly addicted. And if you guys want the info on that intro video, let me get you a link here in chat. That was Family Jewel 7. Oh, shoot, I wasn't typing. Family Jewel 7X did the music for it. And we had Dorcas121 do the video, and it was freaking awesomely well done. Here come the links for you. And there we go, it finally went in there. As I said, though, we got Melloace versus TrainwreckJP just about to kick off here. So Melloace on the left, your Atlanta representative. He's 9-2 on the season, looking to move himself within half a game of his division leader, Casper. On the right, we got TrainwreckJP looking to, at the moment at least, take over the lead of the AFC East if he can get his 8th victory. And again, we'll do a best 2 out of 3 race. Through the Womb 2, they're both going to use Isaac and the same Platinum God save file with everything unlocked on it. There's 7 banned items on the way down nobody is allowed to take. Let me get these listed out in chat for you. Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, The Shovel, and Toothpicks are all on that list. Those can get rerolled by the D6, nothing else. Toothpicks can be picked up if you want to, nothing else on that list can be touched. Basically, all the racers know the rules. They can get off and running anytime they want to. Let me get a link in chat for both of their channels. And again, that'll get you into Melloace and Trainwreck's channel side by side. So please head on in there, wish your favorite racer good luck, wish them both good luck for that matter. But root them both on if you guys would, and they're going to be off and racing whenever they're ready. And looks like they're just about to get started because they are on the move here. So again, best of luck to both of you guys. This one's got a lot of playoff implications, and there you go, at the exact same time we're moving. So on the right, we got Brother Bobby. Mello actually also going to take his items. So we got Doctor's Remote, one-time use of Dr. Fetus. Epic Fetus, wow, I can't talk. And again, I didn't really see that lasting too much longer unless he got something good out of that cursor, but Mello going to go ahead and reset here. That's okay, good evening to you. How you doing? Ooh, PhD, that's a much better way to start out this run. So Mello now is going to get nothing but good or neutral pill effects. No more stat downs are possible off of pills for Mello, so he's going to hope for a lot of those on this run, and he'll be off and running here. And again, let me try to call this not Gertie this time, but maybe perhaps Monstro on the right side for Trainwreck. I totally miscalled this boss fight in the other round, so yeah, feel free to highlight that later, because I'm a derp. Either way, though, Trainwreck already almost done with this champion Monstro fight here. We got Duke of Flies on the left side for Melloace. Yep, if you pick up one of the banned items, you gotta reset. Same thing with if you re-roll a good item, and then you pick up whatever you re-roll that into. Same thing, you would have to reset at that point. But again, Trainwreck first to get on down to his second floor with Brother Bobby and that 1 health up on his way through. So 4 red heart containers, and Mello just about halfway through Duke of Flies here. Sorry. Love y'all too. And again, those are base damage tiers coming off of Brother Bobby from behind Trainwreck. Now, he does not have PhD, so he still runs the risk of getting bad pills here. Trainwreck going to hold on to that for a while. In case he gets down low on health, he has a better chance of that becoming a full health pill. Again, if you're not using the blue baby, pills can't kill you. Let me rephrase that. If you're technically only in blue hearts, pills can kill you. So, yeah, if you're not in blue baby category of health left. How about that for a description? Oh, as far as the timer goes to find out who won, this is a really good question, actually, by Pyrotechnic Man here. Question was basically, with Trainwreck being from a different country, and with the starts, you know, kind of seeming a little bit offset, which thankfully on my stream they didn't look offset that bad. But question was, how do you deal with that? And, you know, like, how do you determine if it gets really close? Ooh, speaking of PhD, now Trainwreck does have it. Wow, I guess I spoke too soon. Sorry, going back to what I was saying, though. Jeez, who would have thought? Dueling PhDs. And there's some range up on that pill, as he now knows that it's good and knows exactly what it is. Mood point, though. Usually the racers are on a call together, so they can actually call out, okay, I'm done. And actually, Melloace and CDR Bistro did that earlier this year, I think it was. And they were within about a second of each other by calling it out, so it was really, really close. But usually speaking, they're on a call together in some fashion, and they can actually tell side by side who it is, and they'll do their own countdown. Yeah, commentators reverse curse? Is that a thing? Because I think we just pulled that off. Ooh, Melloace down as Widow jumps on top of him there. Ouch, back to the beginning. So there go the dueling PhDs, and now only Trainwreck is holding on to it. But new item room staring Melloace in the face here to start off the new run. Again, notice that as a champion mob he was fighting. Guaranteed item out of it, but he took a full heart of damage. Speaking of hearts, we got 1 red heart and 2 blue heart increase for Trainwreck. Get rid of that one of those red heart increases, 1 extra one as well for the pact. He's going to get 2 blue hearts on top of what he just spent. So replacing the 2 red hearts he just spent are now blue. He also got fire rate increase and damage up, so we're a pretty looking devil with a flower on its head right now on Trainwreck's side. Oh wait, and a doctor. I forgot the doctor portion. Either way, though, he also... Excuse me. Sorry about that. And we got Little Gish on Melloace's side. You see that is shooting out Tartiers that are slowing down the movement speed and would be also on the shot speed of anything that gets afflicted by that. So quite a great little buddy following around Mello. Commentators reverse cursology. It's a demon doctor. Oh, don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I don't want medicine from you. No, really, just take this. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. The number is 666. Oh, no, we're good. I'm out. Nope. Yeah, all he gives you are 666 milligram pills. Oh, God, I love you guys. All right, Emperor card now on Trainwreck's side is going to give him an automatic teleport into a boss fight. And again, he is on an XL floor here, as you can tell by the rooms at the bottom. It actually, because of Catacombs, you can also tell the same thing, because it doesn't list the number on there, and this is the first of his caves floors, technically. You know that this is an XL for him. A little bit of speed up there with Roid Rage. That is mismarked. There's no range up on that. That is pure speed increase. And all your bills cost $666. Hope you have insurance. It doesn't save you any money, but it'd be nice to have it. No, just sign here. No, it'll pay for your bill. With your soul. What? No. I had something in my throat. You're cool, don't worry. Ooh, speaking of cool, we got Rainbow Baby over on Melloace's side, so the follower brigade continues, and again, random shots coming out of there. You can get a second Little Gish shot showing up still. But Rainbow Me, if you guys are happen to be addicted to, Jesus Christ, I'm reading things out of chat now. If you guys happen to be subscribed to Cobalt Streak, are you addicted to Cobalt Streak? Rainbow Me, you know what I meant. If you're subscribed to Cobalt, Rainbow Me. I'm reading stuff out of chat now and putting it in my words. Good job. I blame chat. No, I'm kidding, obviously. Blood Rights. Pretty decent enough item. That does a lot of damage to everything in the room every time that you use it. However, it hurts you for a full heart of damage at the same time, so a little bit risky. See, a new Devil Deal item for Melloace is the Mark. That's going to get him 1 soul heart and a bunch of damage up in place of the 2 red hearts that he spent. So again, nice find. Those tiers are getting even more powerful for Mello. Yeah, but I'm addicted to him. Ooh, teleporting into a Devil Deal on Trainwreck's side. He's got Krampus in here, so guaranteed free item out of this will be the Lump of Coal as Trainwreck's shots move further, and only his, not Brother Bobby's. Those will not be afflicted, but just Trainwreck's guys' shots. As they go further on screen, they're going to grow in size and damage output. So even more damage up, not a lot. And again, you have to be at range for it to actually be in effect, but it is there, and it is slight damage increase. I don't have an addiction. I don't know what you mean. Click, twitch.tv/CobaltStreak. I'm not addicted. It's cool. Oh, God. Speaking of addicted, it's a stab party on the left side for Melloace. So if you're addicted to Wolf... No, I'm kidding. If you're subscribed to Wolf, let's see those stab party emotes, because we got Mom's Knife for Melloace, and that is a huge game changer. And again, he's already got damage up, so that still affects the knife right there. That is nice. And immediately finding his boss fight as well, so this is becoming a, looking like the advantage on Melloace's side, even after that death. It's all about Trainwreck finding his 2 boss fights here on this XL floor. Now let's see Mello fighting and very quickly getting through Pestilence. So 1 fly left to kill, and you get that 1 cube of meat. Also another devil deal. Will, he's already... Well, no, he doesn't have PhD anymore. Never mind, I take that back. Luckfoot and the completely, for him, useless Ouija board were in there. Luckfoot was a consideration for Melloace, but he's going to keep his one of his 2 red hearts and move on without it. Yeah, second item room for Trainwreck was Blood Rights. Alright, Super Lust's gonna get melted here really quickly. One problem is that she every now and then is gonna rush after you. There you go. Yum Heart, not the greatest of things. That would heal you for 1 full red heart every couple of rooms. Wow, Train still not finding his boss fight here. This floor is kind of excessively large. I can quit anytime I want. Twitch.tv/Cobalt. I can quit. Yeah, so I believe that'll be... Aha! Finally, that boss fight shows up on Trainwreck. Those boss fights, I should say. There's 2 of them back-to-back. I should point that out. Either way, they finally show up on Trainwreck's side. But yeah, I think this is going to be like the new, like, seeing as I just screwed up that word. Instead of a subscriber, now you're addicted to, instead of subscribe to somebody. So why do I get the feeling that's going to catch on? Kind of like Rybers did. Speaking of Blood Rights also catching on, Melloace also going to leave that behind, as that has shown up in the Caves 2 item room for him as well. So he'll be looking for his boss fight here to finish off the caves. And again, in the first of 2, Trainwreck gonna fight Pestilence just the same as you saw Melloace before, and he'll wind up with the exact same cube of meat orbiting around. Alright, speaking of boss fights, look at this. We're gonna be in the same room momentarily here. Trainwreck's going to move on into his second boss fight, the Husk in this case, and champion version of it, though not a scary one. That 1 bomb will keep it stopped and do a ton of damage to it. Maybe we won't be in the same room at the same time. Train cleared that out a little too fast. I thought he might have like Gertie or something and have to actually take a moment. Husk, on the other hand, just got melted. Now we're in the same room. Speaking of Gertie, haha, I'm calling these, I swear to God. Anyways, Mello killing off Gertie here. And again, Train left behind the Cat of 9 fails, aka Cat of 9 tails, would have been a shot speed increase. Look at that, exact same item showing up. Would have thought Melloace gonna take it though. So not that big of a deal, but again, shot speed basically maxed out at this point. Hey Shanti, how you doing? Yeah, oh hey look, it's Monstro. The other one that's gonna catch on. I'm a derp. Yeah, let's see, with 6 cents and 2 bombs, might as well try for the double whammy here. Just 1. Let's get a judgy please for Melloace, though, if you would. Why'd he leave it behind? Trainwreck didn't want the extra shot speed. Some people don't like it. I'm one of them that actually does not like shot speed increase. I absolutely hate it. It throws off my pattern. If I'm trying to do like this room here that Trainwreck's in, and I'm moving side to side like he is, and still trying to get those shots lined up right, I tend to miss. So most likely why he left it behind. Awesome, good to see you, Shanti. Alright, 1 more key for Train, and, well, we got a curse room if nothing else. Again, Train's still holding on to that Emperor card. He's going to be able to skip an entire floor in the womb at some point. He's really hoping that it happens to be an XL floor. But again, we'll get there when we get there, but maybe that curse room becomes a way to teleport out using it if you... maybe thinking about this. Minimally, we're going in. Speaking of shot speed and movement speed increase now on Melloace's side. Again, I'm not sure. I think that does actually affect the knife, because it looked like it was moving slightly faster. I could be wrong, though. Either way, he would be capped out if those were normal tiers, but he is moving a little bit faster thanks to that speedball that he just got. And again, Mello going to look for his boss fight. Slight advantage on Trainwreck, as he does not have item room or boss fight yet. And let's get yet another judgy, please. Well, that was quick. Also, kind of useless. The Steam sale will have off anything in stores from here on out. For Melloace. And again, there's only this one on this floor and 1 more opportunity to have those be useful. Hey, what's up, Rich? Doing good tonight. How about yourself? And what's up, Mystical? Good to see you guys. Judgy, you ass. Speaking of stores, Trainwreck also has himself a golden key on this steps one, which means he's going to be able to open up any door or lock chest that he wants to free of charge. Remember, also has a PhD even though you couldn't see it, so a little bit of free range up. Technically speaking, that could count as damage up as he does have the coal. And again, it's all technically speaking, you have to be at range for the coal to be at effect, but he has more range to use it with now is the point. Ah, there's that item room finally showing up for Trainwreck, and again, still has to find his boss fight. Especially given that Mello is running around with a knife right now. He's going to be very, very happy when he does see it, although Mello just found his boss fight as well, so again, advantage on the left side yet. What's up, Justin? How you doing? Oh, wow, Reg. Very nice. And we're showing up yet again, so this will be a second cube of meat for Melloace, which is going to add on to the one he has and make Meat Boy's head floating around, which will still shoot out tears as well while Melloace is charging up his knife, and still block shots and damage anything it touches. So even more DPS for Melloace's build. What's up, Aaron? Good to see y'all. Alright, there's that boss fight. So Trainwreck going to be just on the heels of Melloace, and remember, we'll be able to skip an entire womb floor if he wants to. That Emperor card's going to come in very handy later, so Mello's trying to build as big of a lead as he can right now. Ooh, although down to half a heart on Mello's side, this is getting a little risky. Do you even bother trying to hit that Anarchist Cookbook? That'd be random bombs, and I don't think you want to take that risk as Mello. But again, Trainwreck melting on through Loki. So let's see this, Mr. Cools. Ooh, down to one heart himself. Ooh, make that dead because he just shot out the bomb a little too close to himself. Alright, Mello at that half heart. Can't get into the one that was in the center of that room, so he'll keep moving on along, hoping for a heal. And now he has a huge lead. Thank you for that heal. There's that half a heart. I swear to God I'm calling these things. Not the hearts I meant, game. Not the hearts I meant. Oh God, not where I want to be. Very nice move there by Mello, and I would be heading into this library. Oh, God, crappy books. Monster Manuel would have been, oh my God, really. Monster Manuel would have spawned one random follower per room. The other book was homing shots every time he used it with Telepathy for Dummies. Forget both of those. Into the store, Melloace just got himself an on sale, thank you Steam sale, blue candle. Maybe you guys have seen this before. Every 4 seconds, that thing recharges and does a ton of damage. Brother Bobby starting off Trainwreck's run for the second straight time. That's kind of ironic, but he'll take it and be moving on. There's his first boss fight. Alright, so Candle Knife build, very low health on Mello's side. He's got to really hope for some form of health, like a Judgment with health up on 2 cents would be just awesome right now. Yeah, not that sacrifice room, no thanks. It's a graphical glitch on the blue candle and knife, it doesn't matter. See, like right there? That's just a graphical glitch. The knife is still right next to Melloace. It's not actually hanging in the center of the room like you just saw, so it doesn't actually matter. It won't damage anything if it were to have walked into that. Ooh, speaking of damage, not the room I want to be in is Mello. Alright, one more to go. Get that mask away. There we go. Very nicely done. Ooh, how about this? Trainwreck into a God room on basement, one for the miter. So now every time a red heart spawns, 50% chance that instead it becomes a blue heart. Ooh, that dodge. I thought Mello was too close there. My God, that scared me. Ooh, that would have been a perfect time to line up the candle, but very nicely done with the knife nonetheless by Mello. Yeah, racers have actually used a sacrifice room, believe it or not. I don't think they got anything out of it, but I could be wrong. I think it's been used once, though. Literally once. Like, one try, that's what I meant to say. Alright, Mello coming across his last item room here. Ooh, and getting his full heal back out of it as well. Be health. Oh, it is! How about that? Damage up and health. Oh my God. Wow, Askin, you shall receive the odd mushroom damage and health up in an immediate find of Mom's Foot fight on Mello's side. My God, exactly what he could have looked for there. In fact, I don't think he could have possibly been much happier. Alright, is there a heart on the ground? Yes, there is. Mello's going to head back for that because he knows he can't get back out of here unless those happen to be telepills. Yeah, my reflection, that'll be passed on. That would curve your tears back at you on Trainwreck's side. He's going to say absolutely no thanks to that. Excuse me. Alright, so back for that Soul Heart in the store as well as Melloace. And yeah, no, we're not leaving the candle for the Anarchist Cookbook, so no, that was not the reasoning, believe me. Light it over on Trainwreck's side. Again, all you have to do is lead it around the room, pardon me, in this pattern. And just watch out. If that small part turns around, it's brimstoning you, so watch out. Alright, wooden spoon, a little bit of speed up for Trainwreck. He's going to go check out that cursor. Might as well. Right into another devil deal. Let's see those no shovels, because everything is out of reach price-wise for Trainwreck, and that sucks. Either way, Mello just showed you exactly what the blue candle can do against a closed door in Mom's foot fight that will still hit them for damage. And you notice how quickly that one went. Yeah. Emperor's card will also up his damage for the room he uses it in with Horror Babylon mode. And not going to worry about the Polaroid heading on down with a Bloody Penny. Chance that if he picks up a coin, that'll spawn a red heart for him. A half a red heart, I should say. But again, the shovel every 6 rooms will give you a way down to the next floor. And slightly, I don't want to call it overpowered, but let's say you get the knife on the first floor in this situation. And then you get the shovel right away. You're going to get through that run really, really quickly. Great for a speed run. In this situation, though, we wanted to make it a little more, I don't want to say skill-based, but not that luck-based, if you will. No, true, he could have, but it's still a Soul Heart deal. Yeah, he could have re-rolled it if he wanted to. No real reason to, though. He didn't have the Soul Hearts to buy it, because it still would have turned into a 3 Soul Heart deal. So yes, good thought there. Don't misunderstand me. Really good thought. No, I haven't dropped a frame yet. Alright, so Train knows where his item room is, or where his boss fight is looking for his item room. Wow, I can't talk tonight. So we'll see if he can't come across that quick. Again, Melloace down in the Womb 1, Utero 1 in this case, which is the expansion version of it, but he is just looking for his boss fight now. But a 2-hit on Gertie Jr. Okay, 3-hit, it was close. Very nicely done on Melloace's side. And again, one of those things, when you get those small spiders like you just saw in Melloace's, who, by the way, just found his boss fight as well for Womb 1. When you get those small spiders, do not throw your knife. Just walk into them, pointing the knife at them. You will kill them that way. Trust me, do not throw the knife. You will pay for that choice. I've learned that so many times the hard way, and I never do it anymore. As you notice, Melloace ripping through death. We'll see if he's willing to take that 3rd cube of meat, though I highly doubt he will. I'm pretty well thinking that's getting left behind here, although it would be more damage up, so we'll see. Had to put me in monster. Yeah, indeed, he will leave it behind. Mello not even going to bother going into the, into the devil deal either. So we're going to head right on down to the Womb 2, hanging on to all the health that he's got and hoping for the best here. So let's see, if you attack flies, that'll multiply the damage that you actually put out on your tears. And great timing there on the, on that blue candle throw. Ah, this proves another point. Any red rock down in the Womb can actually be an item rock, as you just saw one of those lock chests spawn out of there. So case in point, we actually just saw it. As you see the coin pickups, that actually gives Mello a chance of getting that half a red heart, and you saw 2 of them spawn. That's a bravo. Why don't you throw your knife at the spiders? Good question. I'll explain that one for you, too. Basically, if you throw the knife, as it's moving away from you, those spiders, if you miss them, tend to just be like, oh, look, feet, and run right in at you and get in there and hit you before the knife comes back. So you wind up taking a lot of damage that way. And it works out a lot better to actually just hold on to the knife and just walk right into them. You'll one-hit kill them almost. Well, actually, yeah, given any damage that you have, you'll one-hit kill them anytime. Any of those red rocks in the chest can actually be an item rock. So it could be the small rock, it could be keys, it could be a lock chest like you just saw. Could be, why can't I think of the other stuff? Soul Hearts coming out of there. Any of those red rocks has a chance. What's up, Crazy? How you doing? You don't tell the difference in the womb. That's the trick to it, is basically they gave you no way to tell which ones are the actual item rocks. So you either have to waste a lot of bombs hoping for one, or get something like this where you have troll bombs spawn in the room, and then you can just kind of push them over towards the actual rocks. So it's all kind of really just sheer dumb luck. Oh, let me get you a link here. If I was typing in chat, I could do this. Get you a link into both of their streams. There you go. How's up, Dome? Alright, yet another dead end and another peep fight here for Melloace, who's still sitting at his 2 hearts. Again, when the knife sticks out like that, it actually has gone back to you. It's just a graphical glitch. The knife out at that distance will not hit anything. That dodge. Alright, so Trainwreck's still looking for boss fight here as he's just gotten to his item room. Excuse me again, sorry about that. So still sitting on a judgment card as well as 12 cents. Trainwreck's actually going to have a chance to pull a pretty decent item. He's going to wait for a special room to do that in, though, so that he can get out of, or get the items out of certain item pools. We'll see if he doesn't happen across, let's say, a devil deal or a god room by any sort of luck. Again, Melloace still just searching for Mom's heart at this point. 2 hearts, blue candle, knife. He's got a pretty darn nice damaging build. It's just a matter of not getting hit at any point. And not finding dead ends like he has been. Alright, we know which way we're going. Up here. Aha! Boss fight! Knew we'd find it. Told you. There's only one way left to go. So again, down to just these 2 hearts. Melloace gonna look to, well, make that 2.5 now. So actually, he can get hit twice now and still be okay. So that added 1 extra hit that Mello could take throughout this fight. You notice he didn't even throw the knife there. He just ran it almost directly into that eye and face planted. A little bit of damage up as he uses the Emperor's card for, wow, look at that. Also got a real lucky champion bomb spawn there. Already beyond 50% damage done to Mom's foot, or Mom's heart. Why do I keep saying foot? And just melting right on through. That candle, that knife combo, 1 more throw, and look at this. Already done. Wow, that was a fast fight, ladies and gents, but whew, that damage up on the knife, let alone having the Emperor's card, let alone having the blue candle, and Melloace with a 1-0 lead. That was a brutally quick fight. Like, wow to that. Okay, there we go. There's the glitch that we're talking about. That's so much fun to watch. I was waiting for Mello to do it because I knew he could. So notice that the knife's just kind of chilling out there. It's actually backed by him at this point. But that's basically what we're talking about. Run through the knife. Touch the knife. Anyways, on that note, give us about 2 minutes here. We're going to give both of these guys a reset. I thought you guys would enjoy that. But we're going to give both of these guys a reset. Let me give you a link into both of their channels. Head on in there, seriously, and say what's up to them. And get to know them, seriously. So I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Again, bear with the ads real quick, and I'll see you on the other side. We'll get round number 2 underway. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear for round number 2. And we flip this on over and that vacuum. The good stuff. You wouldn't keep vacuuming me. No, really. Get out of here with that thing. I freaking love that. I freaking love that picture. I have no idea why, but I freaking adore that picture. Like I said, though, we're back for round number 2. Melloace has got himself a 1-0 lead at the moment over TrainwreckJP on the right side. And again, Trainwreck going to look to tie this up, force a game 3. Melloace going to look for a 2-0 win and get his 10th victory of the season if he can. And again, these two are on a call. Let me get you a link into both of their channels. Yeah, most dogs do hate vacuums. Apparently not that one, though. So we get a link into both of their channels, and there you go. That'll get you in to say hi to what's up to Melloace and to TrainwreckJP, so please do that if y'all would. I'd very much appreciate it. Root on your favorite racer. Wish them both good luck for round 2, though, because we're just about to start at their convenience. And again, good luck to you guys. Mello going to look to win 2-0 here. And again, Trainer going to need back-to-back victories to pull out the win himself. So they're off and running. We got Distant Admiration, the very close-in attack fly on Melloace's side. And a couple of pills. Yeah, tier rate up, so firing faster. And Mel's going to hang on to the second one for now. And looks like he'll be off and running with this race. Again, looks like Trainwreck going to be hoping for something a little bit better here. We go further in the playoffs. It's because there's 16 races every week, and I do commentary on all of them, which tend to take upwards of 2 hours sometimes. So 32 races of, well, 32 hours basically of doing commentary every week for 16 regular season weeks would only get added onto if we went further. So yeah, basically we wait until the playoffs. Ew, Spectral Tears, not what Trainwreck wants for his first item either, so another reset on his side. Mello getting himself a little bit of revenge on the Widow. And a little bit of health up for that matter. He'll be on down to the basement too with his slight advantage. 10 bombs. Actually kind of surprised Trainwreck's going to reset that one. I may have taken that and just ran with it. But here's hoping that Cursed Room maybe he's got something. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, cats are cats. They're going to do what they want. Run on, Echo. Have yourself a good one. Alright, speaking of Cursed Rooms, Mel's going to try it, and Guppy's Tail. You would hope that wouldn't be sitting on a pedestal, for that matter. That hopefully would have been a better item. Either way, though, Mello going to take it. That's going to force spawn more locked chests on him. Again, he saw the key in the room behind on Trainwreck. Oh, good God. Really, on these items? My reflection. Another reset. Dear God. That's not too bad. How you doing, man? Alright, item room and boss fight for the basement 2 here for Melloace. And again, he does have a key, so we'll get in there momentarily as soon as this fiery jumper is dead. I hate those things. I hate those so much. 10 bombs on his side, so a little bit more. He's got 11 now. There we go. Damage up and health up for Trainwreck with that odd mushroom. And again, Melloace moving on into his second boss fight. We got Famine. We all know what to do. If you would. And again, there you see that real close attack fly, Distant Admiration. Distant, and it's not really. Either way, gonna get him that cube of meat really quickly as he melted on through. So one orbital floating around Melloace, doing some blocking and damage to anything it happens to hit. Yeah, that attack fly putting in the work, man, I'm telling you. Alright, a couple extra keys on Mello's side, so he's finally back up to 2 here, and that's usually a downfall to one of our racers every race is that they get no keys. Thankfully, Mello finally pulled something out here and escapes one. Again, this is kind of an unfair room. 2 champion mobs in the dead center here. That's pretty rude. So 2 items are going to spawn. Question is, do you want to use a bomb to get to them? Thankfully, Mello's got 11, so if it is worthwhile, he'll get in there. Yeah, just for a coin and half a heart, no thanks. Mello going to be moving on. And there's that boss fight immediately on Caves 1. Speaking of special rooms, we got Trainwreck also, by the way, just picked up the, the pentagram, so you notice those horns hanging out of him and that damage up on his tears. Also got his second item room here. And which we got Infestation. If he were to get hit, Trainwreck would spawn one friend till the end fly to attack for him. I know, it's amazing how many keys Melloace actually pulling out for having Guppy's tail, and the fact that those are not locked chests. So he's going to leave that red heart for a brief second. Nothing good in that curse room once again. Speaking of hearts, we got 2 more soul hearts for Trainwreck at the top here. So all these hearts all over the map, let alone keys with Guppy's tail. That just does not happen. Mello getting real lucky here. Just so you guys can all stop whining about it, let me explain what it is by showing you the link with it. Oh, and of course the second one doesn't pop through. Are you shitting me, Twitch? There we go. There's a link for you. Alright, so Melloace picked himself up Super Meat Boy Superfan. Again, +1 to all stats except actually -1 to your speed. So a little bit of an interesting combination there, but again, with that damage up and the health up, you pretty much have to take it. Again, I'm watching a couple different channels at the same time, so bear with that little lag ball. Or Mello's having bad luck again. One of the two is he's gone to gray. Uh-oh. Train, can you still hear Mello? That could be a problem. So we may need to hold up a second here. Yep, Train's going to pause up because, yep, looks like Mello just lost his connection for a second. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's popping back on. I was going to say, I was thinking that seeing as Train's going, the mine's just being stupid. So if mine never actually connects to Mello's again, that'd be nice. It's trying to load the video. It's trying. It's just my end. It's trying. Oh, wait, nope, it thought about it. Nope, it didn't do it. It thought about it for a second. So again, in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the aims of sportsmanship, everybody usually pauses up in this situation. So crap happens. It tried, though. It tried. And mine does not want to connect to Mello's. Oh, it's trying again. It's trying. Come on, load the video. Load the video. You know you want to. Aha! We has winner. It popped up and loaded the video this time. Alright, so there we go. So, now that they're back connected, they'll wind up getting back in the call together again, if they're not already still in it for that matter. But again, we'll be back off and racing momentarily. Sorry about that. Mine did not want to connect to Mello's channel for a second or two, but we're all good. So it looks like Mello's finished off his boss here at the end of Caves 1. Trainwreck gonna work on over looking for his as well. That crisis averted. We're good. We're good. So again, Mello on down to his Caves 2. Again, I don't think those two are ever not on a call together. I think it's just for whatever reason my cast one's stupid trying to watch his. Alright, 1 key back out of that locked chest. Again, getting lucky on Mello's side with all these key spawns. So that kind of disproves the whole theory of like, oh, you lose key rate. Or key spawn rate, I should say. I think it's basically just so you get a lot more locked chests and therefore not as many chances of key spawning at the end of rooms. I think that basically is what counts for it. Race cat. Come on. Cat's trying to get my attention for something. I have no idea what, because I don't understand meow, sadly. God, cat, seriously. So Mello down to half a heart on his side again, getting a little risky over there. We got Trainwreck finding his item room here on Caves 2. Oh, and it's quad shot. Finally with the item showing up for Trainwreck. Jeez, it was about time, so plenty of damage brewing over here now. Hi, what do you want? Oh my god. Everyone hears you. Blood cat. Middle of a race, buddy. Middle of a race, buddy. Alright, more keys. So about 5 now, and we got the boss fight also on Melloace's side. Again, at that sketchball half a heart, do you look for your item room, or do you just go for that boss fight immediately? Again, there's your answer. So yeah, Melloace is going to go look for it. There's that death card immediately. Oh, thank you. Immediately damaging everything in and actually killing it in that room. And there's that item room as well. So thank you, game. You're being a little too nice right now. So up to 1.5 hearts on Mello's side. He's breathing a little bit easier. I both fed and changed the cat's litter, so yeah. I think both of those are out of the question. He just wants attention is all it is. Alright, Judgy working out somewhat decently. There's those Judgy Fleas. We got the Sun card out of it on Trainwreck's side, if nothing else. Ooh, Chemical Peel. About more damage for Melloace. So again, not quite the heal he might have hoped for. Getting keys back out of his locked chest, though, and adding to his bomb totals. So again, train on over to his boss fight as well. We'll be in the same room at the same time momentarily here.
No, Kitty, it's my papa.
Nah, Kitty's being a... Never mind. Alright, so we got Peep and we got Carrion Queen, respectively, for our 2 racers. Again, Carrion Queen just taking a little bit longer. Almost pretty much down to half health on her, though, thanks to that bomb. Actually, pretty well-placed bomb there. Actually hit her as well. Again, this will even out our damage. Peep just about dead on Trainwreck's side as well. Again, that quad shot with a lot of damage up, let alone that attack fly doing some work for him. A little bit of fire rate increase for Trainwreck, and a devil deal. Again, half a heart on Mello's side. Oh god, he was close to that red poop. That was close. We're going to take flying and spectral tears for Trainwreck, so he's got a nice build brewing here, especially with that fire rate now and his quad shot damage. Also a loading screen error, so possible. Okay, I was going to say, I wouldn't pick it up from that side. Mello taking a big risk there. Took a little bit of damage as the red poop came right back on him. On down to the Depths one himself. Trainwreck, though, a Depths XL, and that Sun card you just saw. Ooh, how the hell did that hit him? Either way, though, that Sun card revealing the entire map on Trainwreck's side. You see the 2 item rooms? He's going to head towards one of them, possibly, but definitely towards those 2 boss fights, if nothing else. Yeah, Mello was literally frames from dying right there while he picked up his health. That was a pretty risky place to pick that up at, because there was poop there, and when it respawns, you're taking damage. Sorry, I literally just hit my drink next to my chair. That was stupid. Alright, Isaac's Fork, random chance at the end of rooms that you actually get a heal off of that. And more random pills on Trainwreck's side. And there's that first item room that I said he was heading towards. Again, I think we're going to wind up skipping that second one. That is way out of the way for him, and he's going to head towards his boss fights after this. And a little bit of speed increase. He actually kind of needed that at this point, so Train moving a little bit faster. And Mello down to just the 1 heart on his side. And there's his boss fight on Depths 1. Oh god, that was close. And a little bit of a heal at the end of the room there for him too. Random pill is random, but Mello will take it on into his boss fight for Depths. And again, we got Mr. Cool, Loki showing up. Just working out about the 50% mark. All you gotta do is worry about staying away from those bombs, because if your fly happens to hit those, you can do some serious damage to yourself at the same point when those explode. So you notice Mello being very careful about where he walks here. Again, on into those, the first of the 2 boss fights, I should say, the Fallen for Trainwreck. Guaranteed a Devil Deal item at the end of this. Look at that damage already over, well, there we go, to the point where it splits, so phase 2 here. And great job by Mello, he's moving on down to the Depths too. And of course, Lost will add a few extra rooms onto this, so even more advantage time-wise for Trainwreck now. Oh, how about money equals power? Somebody called that one a little bit earlier, so now let me give you a little breakdown. Every coin that Trainwreck picks up actually adds to his damage, and again, that does cap at 99 cents, not anywhere earlier, believe it or not. There's a breakdown for you. And again, on into his Red Mom's foot fight, so notice he'll stand right by the door, make sure that her eye comes out the whole time. Ooh, actually moved just far enough to trigger the foot that time. That was painful. So down to 1 heart on Trainwreck's side. Cannot have that foot show up again. He's going to have to move like he had nothing else to do. Ow. That's what I was warning about. Yeah, if you move just slightly, you're going to trigger that foot. And Red Mom, she is quick. So there you go. All the way back to the beginning, we got 1 heart on Melloace's side as well, so no guarantee, even though he has a huge lead, that he's got this one wrapped up. He needs some health here. Yeah, great job. Hermit Card would teleport you into your store. Looks like Mello will hang on to that for the time being in case he gets himself in a bad dead end room. And then you still have a chance that you... Oh god, that was close. You may have a chance that you may still get a bad room with greed in it, for example, but maybe worth it. Let's see, let's try down here to this side. Oh god, this room's gonna be a minute or two. Dead cat, Trainwreck's gonna reset. Does not want 9 lives on that one. Alright, staying away from bombs. Ooh, half a heart on Mello's side again. Yeah, making sure that that attack fly doesn't do anything. Nice job setting up that chain reaction there and down to just the 1 bomb, so a little bit more safety room here. Still no hearts, though. Oh, God. Double mini greeds and a storekeeper. I would be dead right now. Oh, God, so close. Wow, that dodge. Yeah, homing bombs and 5 bombs. Oh, there it is. God, Melloace down and back to the beginning. So both at the very beginning once again. All about that first item. Ugh, crappy one on Melloace. That hourglass will get reset very quickly. Let's see, cursor room. Wow, still absolutely nothing in these cursor rooms tonight. Alright, at least the red chests are handing out a couple of hearts here and there. Advance through this lag ball on Mello's side after he finds his item. Ooh, let's see those no scrolls. Real quick, Mello got Dead Sea Scrolls, and if I can see through the lag ball, I can't even tell what it turned into because he flat out froze. Let's see if that advances through. Nope, we're gonna flat out freeze it again, aren't we? Ooh, we got the odd mushroom, so health up and damage up there, and he's back offline again, so Train, if you see that, Mello's back offline. Hey guys, shit happens. Welcome to the internet. You just gotta move past it. It's gonna happen randomly from time to time. That's called the lag on the internet. Just gotta deal with it. Alright, there we go. He's back somewhat online, though lagging up a storm again here. And possibly clear. So again, you're good, Train. Yeah, Mello's still lagging up a storm here, though. That's something with his connection, basically, I think. Every now and then that hits him. He's clear again. Like I said, every now and then that hits him. Welcome to having Comcast, ladies and gentlemen. I have the exact same internet service provider, and if you guys saw me on week 7, you know exactly what that feels like. So believe me, I feel that pain. Yeah, Comcast is just, it's iffy. Let's call it iffy. Iffy's a good description. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Got Mom's bottle of pills, so Train will take 1 pill out of that for a little bit later and hang on to that for the time being. But again, he's going to take his D6 back with him on into his second boss fight, the Blighted Ovum. Decision time for Mello. Do you take Kamikaze? Okay, this brings up an interesting point. You're allowed to glitch this because if you're hugging a wall, you shouldn't take damage, but you run a risk, basically, with it. And only 2 of our racers have actually made it through an entire race holding onto that thing without dying. That one's pretty much going to happen. So, on that note, Trainwreck picking up Brimstone yet again. Already has some severe damage up, as you notice. He's pretty large and in charge, so that'll be a nice Brimstone on his side. Yeah, Melloace itty-bitty now. Especially by comparison, I should say. Mellow looks like an absolute, like, shrimp here with that mini bush. Comcast and Xfinity are the same thing, gamer fan. And there you go, notice Mellow took no damage there. Again, if you open up a door, or let's say you accidentally find the Seeker Room or something like that, you're going to take damage from that unless you're on a very, very lucky specific tile that you're standing on. And I mean, it's like one tile wide that you can do that and not take damage. So, you run a risk with that. And like I said, we've seen a lot of our racers actually die because of it. So it's been a bit of a risk, and like, you know, they'll be running around the room like this trying to line everything up and not take damage from it. But again, basically will screw themselves over and like, oh, I just opened up a super secret room and killed myself because I was at 1 heart when I did that. So it's killed all but 2 people so far this year. Ah, crap, except I forgot now what I wrote that in as. Get rid of those glitches. Not even close. That's for Final Fantasy. Jesus Christ, what the hell did I put that in as? I don't remember what I set my bot trigger to. No. Either way, Blighted Oven getting finished off here by Mellow. Gonna get a little bit more health up on down to his caves too, right? Just about at the exact same time as Trainwreck, who got himself the, even more pills out of that. I'm gonna leave all of those behind. What the hell am I trying to look for here? I really don't remember what I said that to. Oh well, screw it. Alright, so Train moving on into his boss fight here at the end of Caves 2. Again, giving himself the advantage at the moment as he's fighting Carrion Queen. And notice this is going to be a little bit easier. You don't actually have to line up and hit it from behind like you normally would. Ooh. About this, let's see. Guppy's Paw, do you take the flying too, though? Nope, Train just going to take Guppy's Paw with. That'll turn every red heart container that he has, empty or full, doesn't matter, into 3 soul hearts apiece. And if you can't tell what Kamikaze does, just keep watching Melloace's side. And again, Mel about a little bit over halfway through his Headless Horseman fight, so now comes the question of, do you replace that Kamikaze for flying? And I gotta imagine he will. Let's see, more range up, which is completely unnecessary for Trainwreck. Once you got Brimstone, you're at full range anyways, so range up pills become completely useless. Make you a little bit more blue, which I guess is a winning thing. Either way, there's Pony, so flying ability, charge ability, and also plus movement speed on Mellow's side, who looks like he may be getting himself a Depths XL floor? If it loads through really quickly, which now it may not, so now this may just be a normal one again. We'll see what happens. It's still a random chance, but if it just pops right through immediately, you've got yourself an XL. And that looks like we're going to get a normal one as Mello's just severely having some flash things going on here. Again, this happens from time to time. Flash just goes like, oh, let me load up this floor. Oh, yeah, let me give you an XL. You know what, just let me give you a regular one. You know what, let me throw on a curse. Why the hell not? It'll just be stupid like this for a minute or two, and you just got to wait it out, sadly. There we go, now it's popping through. All you gotta do is wait that out. Don't press anything. It'll actually start messing with it. Oh, look at this. It's gonna loop him, isn't it? Don't do this. Don't start looping him. Oh, good. It did pop through, and he did get an XL floor, so there you go. We were trying to prove this a little bit earlier in the year. You do still have the chance of the XL floor when it takes that long to go through one of your loading screens. It's just still that random offhand chance. So there you go with about our third one of that happening this year. Melloace has got a Depths XL and regular version of it for that matter. So again, 2 item rooms, 2 back-to-back boss fights somewhere here for him to find. Booze, what's up, sir? Let me bathe in that boiler hide. How you doing, sir? Alright, Mello gonna hang around the outside, and this is exactly why you do it. You got a better chance of actually finding your special rooms attached on, obviously, the outside corners, because nothing's gonna be attached on the other side of it 99% of the time. So, first of those 2 item rooms, and train into a store, gonna get himself at least that soul heart. And also gonna grab the card, which will be a moon card, teleport directly into your seeker room whenever you use that. Alright, so Trainwreck yet again fighting himself against the Fallen here. He had that in the last round as well. And again, ripping right on through. This is going to give him 1 Devil Deal item free of charge. And again, you got to be real careful. We almost saw it happen to, I believe it was Magic earlier tonight, where he had this boss fight, and it proceeded to spawn the shovel, one of the banned items on him, and he was almost standing on that spawn point. So you have to be very careful, just in these races, about where you actually stand when you kill these guys. But again, with plenty of range, not really something Trainwreck's got to worry about too much. And 1 more shot, maybe 2 more here, and that'll take care of it. Ooh, Demon Baby, not half bad. That'll automatically fire, even if you're not charging, if anything gets near you. So quite handy when you got Brimstone. Trainwreck going to teleport directly on into that Seeker room. And the one way out is over to the right side, so let's try over this way. Chemical Peel yet again. That's, second to last item showing up for Melloace, and he's got more damage on his tears. Oh, easiest way is just Google it. It's banned anyway, so it doesn't matter. And guys, if glitches are only beneficial, they're outlawed. Alright, so once again, trying to spend that last little bit of money, TrainwreckJP headed into his story on Depths 2. Go figure, greed was gonna show up at some point. It literally almost has to happen. Wow, here was what I was about to say was, now let's see how trolly he gets, but very trolly would be the answer. Oh, Melloace back offline again. So Train, if you hear that, if you want to hold up for a brief second or two if you can't hear him anymore. Yeah, Train gonna head on into his mom's foot fight here and find Blue Mom, so nothing but expansion level enemies spawning. And he's gonna pause it up. Oh, just like that, looks like Melloace popping back online. That perfect timing on that, too. Like right as train pauses. Hold on, it's popping through, it's popping through, it's popping through. Thinking about it. God, man, it does not like to stay connected tonight. Comcast, why? There we go. So Mello's back online, and we should be good to go again. And there we go, Trainwreck off and running. We'll see Mello picking up momentarily here. Again, they're talking to each other, so let me get you a link into their channels. And you can actually hear them saying that they were good to go, most likely. And I probably just got an extreme amount of lag on Mello's side. Lo and behold, it's just basically behind at this point. Again, they're talking to each other, so not a big deal there. They built... Try that again. They both started in real life at the same time. Wow, that was tough to say. Grubs can't English. Yeah, we still got freeze frame Bill on Mello's side. Alright, bunches of health up. Oh, is that handy in that arcade? Thank you, thank you. And actually, Choppa Gambit's right in the first place, because it still damages down on it. We'll prove that again next week for you, too. Yes, you can fire it as many times as you want to, but A, you're going to miss if you charge and you walk into a room. That first one automatically misses. And secondly, it's still damaged down. You just fire quicker. Like I have to keep explaining, to be fair, the game was brought to the attention of most people by Man vs. Game, but I don't see the name on here, so, you know. That's why people give it shit, and you just gotta move on. If you're actually getting butthurt over that, yeah, that's kind of sad. So anyways, onto a Monstro 2 fighter for Melloace. You'll notice, watch his head twitch twice. Wait for it. 1, 2. Move over to the other side and just keep him in that exact same pattern. You'll never have anything else but this brimstone happen. You just got to keep moving out of the way of it. And you can do it by moving just top to bottom as well, moving right back down into his line. It just makes it easier to keep hitting him by doing exactly what Mello is. Again, though, Trainwreck already in his womb. Excuse me, how often do you hear that? But again, Mello really not that far behind at this point, too. So, again, a little bit lower on health. Trainwreck just picking up blue hearts at this point as he's down to half a red heart. Has the Polaroid, which means anytime he gets hit, automatic 5-second damage shield for him. And again, on into that Mom's foot fight on Mello's side on the left. That is Red Mom, so you'll see a lot of extra hands popping out of here at a rapid speed, for that matter. But he'll just chill out right by the door and hope for the best. Ooh, yeah, that's not what we're hoping for. So the same thing that we saw happen to Trainwreck, Mom's foot hopping down every now and then. It's being a little trolly tonight with Red Mom. And again, we got double Loki, so let's see, double Mr. Goals, if you would, over on the right side. And Trainwreck melting on through the first piece here. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. No, let me try that again. You could have both technologies in the same run. All right, a little bit more health up. Might as well, because that's going to turn into 3 full soul hearts for Trainwreck. First things first, though, nothing too special in that devil deal worth spending hearts on, and he'll be on down to the womb, too, looking to even this up. Curse of the Lost adds a few extra rooms onto this floor, though, so it's all about the timing finding this boss fight for Trainwreck. And there you saw, because he has no red health, or no red hearts, I should say, and took damage, there's that 5-second damage shield. Ooh, this gets more interesting now. Melloace has got another XL floor here in his womb, so he'll have just back-to-back boss fights to find. This could definitely get a lot closer at the finish. We've seen this play a big role in some of these races. It is all about finding these boss fights on both sides here now. Alright, at this point, Mello down to 2 bombs. He's just going to finish off this room. Hope that that card's something, well, even more useful. The Joker card, technically speaking, could get him out of a dead-end room, if nothing else. So I may consider hanging on to that instead, and I believe he will. Alright, speaking of dead-end rooms, this one's a little too easy to clear. Might as well just do so as Melloace. Again, Train finding himself that dead end. Gonna head back over to the right here and see where his boss fight's at. Alright, clearing out that room. Mello up to the top. Another split here. He doesn't want to go to the right. That one's going to dead end there. So up to the top's where Mello's going to head after this. There's that mini boss peep getting killed off on Trainwrecks. Let's see, over to the right. More splits. This could be decent for Trainwreck. This is at least looking halfway promising, if nothing else. Let's see, how about up to the top for Mello? Oof. Alright, heals, exactly what he needed. Ooh, double us, not what Mello needed. He will bomb right on out of this room, and I don't blame him. Lust, get away from the door. Thank you. Yeah, I'll point out how bad Better Twitch TV is for the fact that it got you globally banned for 8 hours the other day. Try Taku's chat on, because that doesn't happen. And again, Trainwreck finding his boss fight there. Ooh, Mello gonna get right out of that dead end room. Like I said, that Joker card got him into a devil deal, which again, in the womb, you know exactly what that is. It's a way down to Shale, and he doesn't want that, but he wanted out of his dead end room, so back to the entrance, Mello trying now over to the other side. Trainwreck, though, in his mom's heart fight. Ooh, Melloace down again on his side. So again, that, well, again, Trainwreck's already about halfway through this one. Might as well just finish this one off. We'll get that connection taken care of in between here. Ooh, and speaking of those boss fights, Mello's found his as well, but again, will this be too little too late? He's got 2 back-to-backers, one of them is Champion War, or excuse me, Champion Death, if I could say names correctly. There's that 5 seconds of damage shield on his side, again, trained down to the last little bit here. Alright, couple more shots. Ooh, down goes Melloace, ouch. So again, couple more shots here. Train just gonna keep lining these up. 1 or 2 more. Get out of the way of that, just like he did. Wait for it. Get those Globins out. Mello will vouch for those. Those Globins suck. And with that one cheap shot by Mom, that'll do it on Trainwreck's side. So we are tied up at 1, and we got game number 3 swiftly approaching her, guys. So, this one's gonna get good. Like I said, I warned you beforehand that this was gonna be a good match, and we got ourselves game number 3, guys. So hang tight, give us about 2 minutes here. We'll get them both reset, but TrainwreckJP has tied this up at 1 apiece with Melloace. We'll see who pulls out the victory momentarily here. So great job by both racers yet. Again, that one got really close at the end. So we'll be right back in a few minutes, and hang tight, guys and gals. We'll find out who the winner is. Put up if I hit the right button. Haha, I'm a derp. There we go. Alright, give it a second or two here. Looks like we might be cleared up on Melloace's side. He's had quite a minute or two plus here where that's been clear, so let's flip this back on over. We should be all good. See if that flips. Aha! Finally! Thank you, OBS. Jesus. Starting to wonder there. I had only clicked that button as I was starting that sentence. But either way, we're back and we got round number 3 just about to get started here. And again, TrainwreckJP, one round number 2. I just bit my tongue, hence why I choked on my own words there. Ow. And tie this up in one apiece as Melloace won round number 1. So Mello looking for his 10th win of the year. Trainwreck looking to take over, for, at least for the time being, the top of the AFC East and get his 8th victory of the year if he can pull out the win here. So again, best of luck to you guys on this tie-breaking round number 3. Good lord, I can't talk anymore. Let me get you a link into both of their channels. Yeah, there you go. So go on in, wish your favorite racer luck if you guys would. Hang out in there with Mello and Trainwreck. And again, they'll be off and running on their own convenience here as they're talking to each other. Alright, so we're off and racing. Trainwreck gonna reset right off the bat, though, and chances are Mello is too, because that's really not that great of an item. Alright, Polyphemus on the other hand for Trainwreck is quite a nice item, so damage up on his tiers. He's gonna fire out a little bit slower, but as you notice, they have piercing effect on him too if they wind up killing an enemy, and, well worth it, let's just put it that way. Yeah, Polyphemus? Mello gonna reset once again on that Charm of the Vampire. Nothing too special there. Just because the item isn't called Polyphemus or anything. Thanks, kids. Ooh, how about quad shot on Mello's side? So we got Polyphemus and quad shot going here. Guys, there's the wiki page with all the descriptions on the items plus all the stats on them, so don't spread false information unless it's coming straight off of that page. Alright, D20 for about the 5th time showing up today over on the left side for Melloace. I'll leave that behind. Alright, squeeze a little bit of fire rate increase, exactly what Trainwreck needs as he can move on down to his caves. And again, Curse of the Labyrinth, XL floor for him, as you can see in the lower left corner of his screen as well. So 2 item rooms, 2 boss fights here. Because Mello's on the 2nd floor and you randomly get afflicted with curses, guys. Mello can't control what happens with the curses. That's the idea of it being a curse. Alright, so keeping meat as Famine's taken out over on Mello's side. We'll also take that item rock. Maybe not. Well, might as well, I guess. Got a couple of keys back out of it, so that worked out decently. Basically free items for him. And he'll be moving on down to his caves 1. Yeah, keys actually spawning on both sides as Trainwreck picking one up himself. Spider Buff from Melloace will damage everything in the room, also slow it down for a given amount of time. And again, I'll be looking just for that boss fight here. Again, Train's still 2 item rooms left to find, if he even wants them for that matter. He's got a pretty decent build. It's a matter of if he sees boss fights first. I know him well enough, especially in a race number 3, especially knowing that Mello just found himself his boss fight here in Caves 1, that he may be willing to skip those over. Yeah, greed's just a random occurrence, basically, in the stores. So sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. Can't happen in, is it both of the first, so both Basement 1 and 2, or can he be in Basement 2? I've forgotten. Definitely cannot be in Basement 1 store, though. I know that off the top of my head. I can't remember if he's in 2 or not. It's been a long time since I've ever seen that happen, so I can't remember. What's up, Reaper? How you doing? Oh, it's all the way through Caves 1 that he can't show up. There you go. I knew that at least Basement 2 was on that list of possibilities. Ooh, that timing. Mello getting a free item rock. The pentagram for damage up on his tiers. Oh, look at those quad shots. Ooh. Do you take it? Spirit of the Night, Flying and Spectral? Yes, you do. So Mello down to 4 hearts. Only one of those a red heart container on his side. And he'll be moving on down to Caves 2. Again, Curse of Darkness once again will hide his mini-map. Chocolate milk. This could get interesting, actually. This will kind of help out. You can either charge your shots or make your own. Notice a charge on that. But you can make your own fire rate, basically, if you want to, with chocolate milk. So Trainwreck going to take that, and, well, let's hope for the best. That tends to get really painful on you after a while. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry about that. Alright, battery showing up in the store. Do you take that 9-volt as Trainwreck? He's gonna take the key instead to make sure that he can keep getting into item rooms and such. I can't exactly blame him. Again, with the D6, you have no guarantee that you're gonna replace that for another space use item. Fate, that's a kind of random one showing up, especially in the caves, but wow, that was lucky. So notice that the Eternal Arc gets added on. Also flying ability now for Trainwreck. So very nice find in a locked chest there. That's probably only showed up about 4 or 5 times. Probably about the same amount as Guppy itself. So that's a hell of a find there for Trainwreck, and he'll be fighting Gertie here for the first of 2 boss fights. He'll have his second momentarily. And on that note, there's the Spider Butt being used by Melloace. He's in his Depths 1 already. So not too far behind. Really just the 1 boss fight and maybe 10% healthier, and Trainwreck will be right on down to the same. Alright, and for Fistula, and the champion version for that matter, very slow moving. That'll spawn bombs at the end after this last split, and there you see those bomb flies. So you just gotta be a little bit careful. Again, with that half an Eternal Heart, that half a White Heart that Trainwreck has in the middle, he'll take that onto the next floor. That'll make his 5th Red Heart container unless he gets another one off of this fight. Alright, another God Room and Scapular showing up for Trainwreck, so if he gets down to half a red heart, that'll spawn once per room. We'll spawn 1 blue soul heart for him. Again, there's that boss fight showing up for Mellow. No item room yet, though. I think with this build, he's going to be okay with that. And again, especially in a round number 3, when you know that you have to win this. Yep, Mellow's going to move right on in and fight this, so moving on. Oh god, the Mask of Infamy. Notice the no health bar. Enjoy this trollin' boss fight. This might take a moment or two. God, do I hate this boss. Ugh. Again, Train finding his item room here in Depths 1 as he has just crossed down onto it. And, well, the poop that carries on. Can't spell poop without OP. I'll leave that behind. That thing is utterly crappy, pun intended. But again, would literally lay a wad of poop on the ground, and you can put it out in hopes of getting an item out of it. Not real often going to happen, though. See, Mellow's been adding quite a bit of damage onto the mask already, doing a really good job here. We got Super Greed on the right side for Trainwreck. Again, you gotta watch out for those mini greed heads, if nothing else. God, really. Thanks for a quarter, so that'll more than double up the amount of money Trainwreck's got, and he'll be up to 50. Well, okay, I forgot about the 2 of diamonds. He'll actually be up to $1 now. So, my god. Oh, look at those tears. Good lord. So where's money equals power when you need it now? So full-on dollar on Trainwreck's side. That 2 of diamonds doubled up the amount of money he had, and he was sitting at 50 cents, so full-on 99 for him now. Yeah, a quote-unquote dollar. Ooh, Mellow not even going to bother with the devil deal or the bag of pills that he got there, the coin purse, if you will. So we're going to move right on down to his Depths 2, and again, advantage on Melloace's side as we speak. Yeah, but 99 cents totally equals $1. It totally does. Yeah. It's a thing. Shut up. It's totally a thing. Time and a half damage multiplier with that devil card, and Trainwreck has found his boss fight here for Depths 1. Yeah, Mellow just cruising on along, hoping he finds his boss fight at the top of this. He really, I doubt, will care if he finds an item room or not. Monstro 2 yet again showing up on Trainwreck's. And notice 1-2 on the glitching, the turning of his head. 1-2, move to the other side. 1-2, move to the other side, and he is trapped in that pattern. Speaking of boss fights, oh look what Mellow found. I swear, I'm starting to call these things, and apparently I need to go to the casino. And it's gonna hit midnight before the races are over, which is an issue. But again, moving on into his mom's foot fight, we got Red Mom once again, so nothing but the doors opening up. In that case, that triple shot, sometimes the arm. And Mellow just going to cruise out over here and hope to do all the damage he can. Already 25% of the way through here. What's up, Blue? How you doing? Good to see you tonight, man. Or version 5 of you, I should say. Ooh, down to 1 heart on Mellow's side here. Again, Trainwreck holding on to what would be a full red heart heal, map reveal, and damage card on that sun card that he has. So also at full health in those red heart containers and a few soul hearts to tow. Mellow going to make sure that he does all that last bit of damage to the foot. There we go, nicely done. A little bit of health up on his side and that full heal, and he'll be moving on down to the womb. So we'll keep Samson's lock with him. Again, random chance that you get Bloodlust enacted as you kill off enemies in the room. And again, it is just random. Still caps out at the same amount of 3.2 damage up. But again, random chance, not guaranteed for you. Train did find his mom's foot fight, so notice how close behind these two are. We got Mellow waiting out a loading screen. Trainwreck trying to take out Blue Mom as fast as he can here. And there's that loading screen finally popping through. Mellow gonna hop on down to, ooh, Curse of Darkness Utero one, so expansion version of the floor. Let alone Curse of Darkness, you will not see that mini-map. That's a Pixel, how you doing? Alright, Trainwreck finishing off this fight. We'll also make mention that he got health up and that small rock out of an item rock, thank you to Mom's Foot. That gives him plus damage, minus movement speed, plus fire rate. So very interesting find there. Sun card, oh, Curse of the Labyrinth. Talk about your combination. Trainwreck is going to be able to see exactly where to go. Has only 4 bombs and will hold on to them for the fight itself, but he's heading straight to these 2 boss fights, back to back here, and there is not much room he has to clear. Wow, that luck. Ooh, and ow, that luck. Melloace down as Gertie Jr. corners him. Ouch. So this leaves, obviously, gigantic advantage on Trainwreck's side here. What was that, Casper? Guitar? Sorry. That's an ongoing inside joke. I had to drop that one, though, just for fun. Had to be done. Had to be done. Guys, this isn't even close to... Mello already has 2 losses on the season, so how would this be his first loss? Guys, check out BOILeR.org. All the stats and standings and everything are there. So again, with 2 losses, how could an upcoming loss be your first? I'd like to question that. Alright, so with 2 boss fights to go here, let's see what Trainwreck's got. Oh, jeez, we were calling Teratoma. No such luck. Death once again, though. Again, with this type of damage and chocolate milk making your own fire rate, Trainwreck looking pretty good for himself. Already 50% of the way through. And there you see Death already off of his horse. Because 3 equals 1. Duh. Government logic. Alright, let's see. 1 cube of meat floating around is an orbital for Trainwreck. And again, plenty of health left and plenty of damage. On into his mom's heart fight, looking for his 8th win of the year and to take over the lead of the AFC East outright for the time being. Keep in mind, the other contestant that in this league that is in the AFC East fighting for the lead is racing next. So, like I said, at least for the time being, Trainwreck looking to take over the lead of the AFC East. Not jumping ahead, but I'm just saying. Either way, looking for his 8th win here and possibly looking to drop Mello his 3rd loss of the season. Which, amazingly enough, is to New York Video Game Freak and Casper. So his closest divisional rival and then the top 2 in the AFC would be the only 2 to hand Mello losses, or the only 3 people to hand Mello losses this year. And again, just that last 10-15% or so to go on Mom's Heart. Just got to watch out for the Glovins. Again, of all people, Mello will vouch for that. Let's see if that Glovin actually stays alive. No, it did not. So melting away Mom's Heart. And there you go, a 2-1 victory from Mr. TrainwreckJP. Your new leader, at least again for the time being, quote-unquote, trademark everything, of the AFC East. So very nicely done. Your Buffalo Bills back into the lead of the AFC East, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a round of applause. And again, give Melloace a round of applause as well.